When you browse the web, it feels a lot like flipping through a glossy magazine. You click a link, and a new page simply appears. But behind the glass of your screen, the process is highly active. Every time you click a link, you are actually forcing your computer to download thousands of tiny, invisible instructions directly onto its hard drive. Take a look at this digital blueprint. The vast majority of those downloaded instructions are perfectly safe. They are just lines of code snapping together to tell your browser how to color a button blue or exactly where to place a video box. But as this layout rotates, you can see the catch. Hackers can easily slip hidden malicious commands right behind that normal-looking video player, waiting for your computer to run them. Because your device automatically processes all these instructions to build the web page, simply looking at a modern site forces your computer to take a direct digital risk. For a long time, we tried to solve this risk by installing security software that acts a lot like a club bouncer. It checks everyone at the door against a known list of bad guys, turning away anyone wearing a specific red hat. The problem is that modern attackers know exactly how this bouncer works. Instead of using the same old tricks, they invent entirely new disguises for their malicious code every single day. If a hacker shows up in a disguise that isn't on the blocked list yet, the security software doesn't recognize the threat. The harmful code walks right through the front door. We have reached a point where we can no longer safely guess who is wearing a disguise. We have to assume every single website is potentially dangerous. Since we cannot reliably catch these disguised threats at the door, the only surefire way to protect our computers is to completely separate them from the internet itself. Instead of letting your computer download a website, you can send a digital stunt double to click the link for you. When you type a web address, a room is created on a cloud server. Your stunt double opens the web page inside this fortified containment bubble. If a hidden trap triggers, the explosion happens entirely inside this remote room, bouncing harmlessly off the thick walls. Meanwhile, your actual laptop sits safely on your desk miles away, completely untouched by the blast. This gap keeps potential malware inside the cloud, preventing it from ever touching your actual device. If the website is opening far away in a cloud bubble, how can you actually read the articles or type in your passwords? You might think it works like watching a live video feed, but streaming a video of a browser would be slow, blurry, and incredibly frustrating. Instead, the stunt double strips away dangerous code, filtering the messy web page through a grid. It sends a safe visual map of simple shapes down to you. Your computer catches that map and instantly redraws the web page so smoothly that the double remains invisible. When you move your mouse or type on your keyboard, you're essentially using a video game controller to send encrypted commands back up to the stunt double in the cloud. This setup gives you the lightning-fast feel of normal browsing, keeping your hardware separate from danger. So what happens to the stunt double when you're done reading and close the browser tab? The cleanup is immediate. The temporary cloud room, the stunt double, and any trapped viruses are instantly vaporized, leaving absolutely no trace behind. This even works for file downloads. If you save a document, the system breaks the file apart, removes any hidden traps, and builds a brand new, totally safe replica for you to keep on your hard drive. This exact strategy is currently used to secure massive, complex networks. The U.S. military relies on this cloud-based stunt double system to protect the daily web browsing of over 3 million defense users. By throwing away the entire digital room after every single session, hackers are permanently prevented from leaving backdoors on your machine or tracking your habits long-term. We no longer have to accept the idea that every click on the internet carries an invisible risk to our digital lives. By forcing all the messy, dangerous code execution to happen on a server miles away, the web goes back to being a safe place to explore. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. If you enjoyed learning how things work behind the screen, be sure to subscribe to Refreshing Tech for more everyday tech secrets. Security works best when your computer simply isn't in the room where the risky code is being run.